much better.
Happy Friday to you. We are at the office, and I'm just going to try and turn down the fan a bit because somebody is
turn
so
it
hot.
up. I am sweating. The air conditioning's on, but the office is warm.
Guys, it is very difficult being married to an older woman. Only because she's like, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm this, I'm that. And she really thinks that I care.
John wants to die.
So take a look at the bouquet that was done. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is one of the prettiest ones he's done in a while.
It really is.
Like, and it's just full. He knows his days are coming to an end.
He does, and that's a shame. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Pat. Happy Friday.
Only as far as us getting a nice big bouquet. We'll get little ones every once in a while, but
yeah.
Lori, good morning. How are you?
We have an 11 o'clock today, so we had to go just a couple moments early. We're usually late, so that's not terrible.
That's not true. We're not usually late. Sandra, good morning.
Are you really going to do that?
Oh, heck yeah.
I like how you're wearing this so they don't think you're naked.
I know. This cute little...
you can see on here that you've got a dress on. So, but yeah, I do like that. And it's kind of sassy. It kind of screams, look at me, I'm hot and I know it.
That's why John bought it for himself, but I wear it instead.
She's kind of right. Okay, so what can we tell these fine folks today, honey?
All I know is that it is Lynn and Bob Bruce's 55th wedding anniversary. That is awesome.
Being married that long
to the same person,
over and over and over again. But no, I do like them. I really.
Oh, they're wonderful.
They really
they're
are
a wonderful
lovely couple. And they've gotten a lot healthier as they've aged as well. I mean, he was military. He was a fighter pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy in Alberta, and I don't know the specifics, but he was paying for people to take vitamins and get rid of their teeth.
The amalgam in their teeth.
The amalgam and stuff. I thought that was fascinating because he was paying for this.
Oh,
he was personally paying for this. So it was very odd.
Morning, Jim.
Morning, Jim. Now, when you are getting all of this for free, you obviously are the product. So I wonder what he was getting from this.
Testimonials?
Do you guys know? Did he have... I don't know if he sold the vitamins. I think
Why don't you ask Lynn and Bob instead of asking these people who don't even know Lynn and Bob?
No, but they were part of tens of thousands of people that were a part of this experiment.
There were that many?
Yes, it was huge how many people they were doing this for. So they got free dental work, free medications, free vitamins.
Well, vitamins, not
I don't know if it was medications, but it was definitely
Morning,
vitamins.
Glenda. How are you this morning?
So if you know what the deal was with that guy, tell us. Nobody's ever told us.
You didn't ask.
Oh, I've asked.
Yeah, but not the people that know.
Yeah, Leslie said never heard of the experiment. So yeah, and it was an experiment of some sort. I just don't know what it was. So we're at the office today because we have this 11 o'clock in La Cruz, and it gets us a little closer to being there on time. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at getting us closer. I don't know what you're looking at.
Well, you're looking over there and you're laughing. I wanted to see what was there.
I was laughing at you. It looks nice outside. I like the view outside. There's someone serving. He's been here for a few days. He's got a truck full of coconuts. So he's cutting them opening. We haven't had one yet. We'll have to do that this afternoon, maybe.
You guys have never lived until you have had a fresh coconut. And I mean the fresh green coconut, because they sell the older ones in the stores with the brown around and stuff. That's an older coconut. The green coconut, on the inside, it's very fleshy. It's kind of like a sushi almost.
It really does. Soft and slimy.
It's like raw fish.
But it tastes good.
It's so good.
Good morning, George. How are you this morning?
And so many vitamins, etc. in coconuts. Coconuts are a magic food. They really are. The wood can be used for different things. The fruit, different things. The leaves can be used for palapas. So those grass roof huts that you see, that's what they're made out of, is coconut fronds.
And they use the coconut shell as mulch for gardens.
And also for bras.
It's a good thing I hadn't drank yet. I just spit my coffee.
See those little tiny bras on people? I've never seen one, but they sell them. So yeah, Christie,
Hey.
her coconut cups runneth over.
Okay, you can just shut up now, weirdo.
Yeah, who knows?
They dug our pool yesterday.
They didn't dig much at all, and I never thought about that because we have the sitting area. Now, something that has posed a problem is the slope in our yard was huge. They knew this going in. Nobody said to us, "Oh yeah, by the way, your idea of the pool not going to work."
No, it is going to work. Jorge came up with this. He gave us 2 options. He had the options ready.
Yeah, but instead
he just wanted to know what we wanted to do.
We should have graded the yard first and then done all this stuff.
I don't think so. Because they still had to dig and there still would have been piles. I disagree with you. I think that they know what they're doing. We need to trust the system. Trust the process. Good morning, Debbie.
Hello.
Glenda wishes she was here. We wish you were here too, Glenda. It is hot and humid, though.
It is warm.
Just going to put that out there.
It's not hot. The hot doesn't happen until August.
Okay,
September.
So why am I sweating?
You're of a certain age. You are. Don't look at me like that. You know you are.
So yesterday we got an email. We're going to Mexico City in June, and we got an email stating that our flight was canceled and they moved us to a different flight. Oh. They said it was changed, but that they canceled 5 hours later. So we're missing 5 hours of Mexico City. Little disappointed in that. And then last night we had Glenn and Tanya over. We made ribs in my new pressure cooker. They were awesome.
Well,
they worked.
We can talk about that a little bit.
Can I tell the story again? I love telling that story.
No, the ribs were
I got a new one.
The ribs were not perfection. So I think you want to add maybe 2 to 3 minutes to the ribs because the bones did not fall out.
They did in some.
Two of the bones did, but that third one was tough. I've never had that happen. It was a little chewier than typical, but I really believe maybe 2 to 3 minutes.
You want to start cooking by yourself now, don't you?
And the vegetables that Christie cooked for like 30 people, for 4 of us. But we had vegetables for 30 people. 30 people didn't show up. Glenn kept saying, "When's the rest of the army showing up?"
And I don't know why everybody has to be so sarcastic. I made a lot of vegetables. I'm going to make turkey soup with some of them. I think it'll be awesome.
And then Bill and April also did a visit, which was fantastic.
Yeah,
they never do that. They never do that.
They just popped over for a bevy, and yeah, it was nice.
They never do that, so it was good.
Helen said, "I'm just too hot."
Well, Leslie says Calgary's 2 degrees right now, and she would take the hot and humid over.
Oh, hell yeah. Why do you think we live here? Hello.
But she still bitches about it.
I can bitch about whatever I want.
You do. You really do. The problem...
I'm going to punch you.
The problem becomes when people think that you care about the bitching. Because then people are just... And people are...
Kathy Blair wants to know when the pool party is. Good question.
We hope by the 27th of May.
Yes, because that's Taylor's birthday party, and she wants a pool party at Nana's house.
She does. And she may get one. I mean, it's going to take a long time to fill up. Mind you, we've got 2 water contracts.
We've got 2 water contracts, so it might not take that.
Yeah,
we could hire a truck to bring in a load, too.
We can do that. Oh, my gosh.
So we'll see. We'll see what day they do it and how long they figure it'll take to fill.
Yeah. So the whole backyard will be cement very soon. They're doing a great job on the brick wall. We also found out why they're slow on the one end because that truck that comes in, the backhoe, I guess it's a backhoe, right?
I guess so.
And they do the digging. Well, they have to go through the wall, so they don't
dump the dirt.
It. So he would turn. There was no wall there. But there should have been a wall, but there wasn't. And because there wasn't, it very easily left the yard. Mm-hmm. So we've got 2 massive holes for Christie to kill me and bury me in.
One of them has a stake already. All I have to do is push them.
It has 5 stakes. I don't know why they did that other than I think maybe for the measurements, and they'll grind them down.
Yeah, for support probably of the
for the
base.
pillars, because they still have to do the pillars.
Yeah.
But the center column, because they've got one right in the middle.
But that could be for measurement too, and just to make sure that, and also to make sure everything stays where it's supposed to. Mike, good morning. How are you? Winkler is 2 degrees. Feels like -3 with rain, maybe flurries. Ew.
What is going on?
You chose to go home. You have a house here,
yes,
Helen. You chose to go home.
A house here. The fact that anybody stays in Alberta for any length of time, Manitoba, and north of the American border, like what the heck are you thinking, guys? It is May. You should be in the frolic, and you should be frolicking in the fields with flowers.
May showers bring May.
April showers bring May flowers. And
that's why it didn't sound right.
April norms bring May storms. I don't know what that means. But it's kind of one of those things where you're like, why are you there? And for me, all of the time.
She thought winter was done. Aren't you in Canada? Winter's never done.
Winter.
Maybe August.
Never done in Canada. Well, August, it snowed the August long weekend.
That's true.
Yeah, we are so done with Canada.
Oh, I think July is the only month we've not had snow, right? Is that?
I don't know. Does anybody in Alberta remember July snow? Not in Lake Louise or anything, but kind of in the...
More like Edmonton, Calgary.
Yeah, the normal places.
The normal places.
Yeah. Please let us know, because it would be good to know. Because if it snowed in July, then we are never going back. Ever.
Is there even a question?
Well... Christie would talk about how she would go back in the summertime, and I thought that was adorable. Because how do you pick those 2 weeks?
Don't you play your little games with me.
It's true. It's just weird. So what is going on in our world, honey?
Well, we have that showing out in La Cruz.
We are doing lunch today.
And then we are meeting Jay and Samantha and a friend of theirs.
Yeah, but they've apparently done a better job of picking friends now.
Apparently. Of vetting their friends. Yes, we lived in Calgary since 1976. Snow every month. Don't come back. Nothing to see here. I know. There's a lady that, she used to watch our show. She used to watch it all the time. And then she got tired of us running down Canada. So she was here all winter. And now she's back and I am truly Canadian. I love this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you go, girl.
Yeah, you obviously weren't living in the wrong place.
We have once had early June snow, but it melted after lunch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Alberta we've had snow every month.
Yeah.
I thought maybe not July, but I seem to remember I went camping with my parents once. You couldn't come. Zach was just a baby. And I'm pretty sure it snowed then.
Eesh. Yuck.
But we were like up in like Banff or something, but still.
Yeah,
you can buy followers.
You can buy followers. Yeah. We've already paid people to be our friends. Never doing that again. Ever.
Now I just buy them tequila.
That's kind of true.
Last night we did some gin, not tasting, but sampling. And we tried a few different gins.
There was a lot of gin flowing for a sample.
We sampled a lot of gins.
The Tanqueray number 10 was not sampled. That was drunk.
It was drank. It wasn't drunk. It was drank.
Then we also had the Gibson's Strawberry Rose, which Tanya loved.
I think it would be better... Because we were trying them straight. I think they would be better, like that rose, the strawberry rose, I think would be definitely better with either maybe a grapefruit agua mineral or just plain.
And Shay had brought Christie a cherry gin, that was pretty good. Very woody.
Yeah, and that I definitely like better with soda water.
Yeah, well, it's got that wood, and you like that wood flavor. I mean, I could also taste the cinnamon in that. There's notes, etc.
I can be bought with coffee and tequila. I gotcha, babe. I gotcha.
And Toby says, morning, all coffee in hand, getting ready for trip to Kelowna. Excellent.
Is it vacation or work?
Now, Kelowna, if I would have grown up in Kelowna, I don't know if I would
You could
be.
have stopped at just if you would have grown up.
Yeah, maybe. If I grew up in Kelowna, I don't know if I would be as angry about the weather as I am. And it's just, I think when you're
I'm not angry about the weather. It's beautiful here.
when you're young and you deliver the newspaper in -40 weather in Alberta, it makes you bitterly cold. Also, this is something I don't know if I've shared. CIL, which is a company that manufactures chemicals, they had a plant across from where I used to deliver. So I'm 12 years old, delivering the paper first thing in the morning. All of a sudden, explosion, then mushroom cloud in the back, windows crashing and exploding all around me. All the windows are breaking. The properties, some of them were shifted on the foundation. I'm laying on the ground going, oh my gosh, the nuclear war has happened, because when I was a child, that was a threat from Russia and America and Canada, the West versus the East. And I thought, oh my gosh, but instead, no, there was an explosion at the CIL plant. And I can't remember if anybody died, because I'm pretty sure it was a Sunday morning, which is particular strange timing, I'd think, because your workers aren't all there. So that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was terrifying because there was an explosion that I saw, heard, and I was terrified. But then I wasn't. But then all this white, foamy stuff started to fall from the sky. And it was the chemical that was in that tank. Was
it poisonous?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. I got a little bit on me. Yeah, who knows?
Beautiful weather in Victoria today after some crazy wind.
Toby says, family mom. Beautiful weather today after some. Yeah, sorry, man.
We, last night the breezes up on our patio were beautiful.
They were beautiful. We had a very lovely time.
Mm-hmm.
At first, they were digging the pool and dust was going
gosh,
everywhere.
yeah. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to eat outside last night, but they were done pretty quick.
But that's the thing I was talking about. They didn't have to dig very deep because we have the pool up.
Yeah.
And that's where I was going on about the slanted yard, because I wanted a seat all the way around the pool. And then he's kind of like, well, but on this end, it's going to be very high. And on this end, it's going to be very low. And Christie figured something out with him. I still have no idea.
Yes, he's going to add some dirt at the end of the property.
Okay.
He's going to take some of the dirt that they dug, add it, stomp it down, and then cement over it.
Okay.
Humidity is 75%. So that explains why when you're not in air conditioning, it's warm.
Yeah, and it's only 25. So that 25 with the high humidity really makes it seem like it's 500.
Does it say a real feel when it's this humid?
I don't think so. It's not a Canadian.
Feels like 25.
Yeah, there you go. In Canada, it always feels colder than it is. That's strange.
There's no wind, but there's a little bit of wind, but this says there's no wind.
The leaves are just very slowly, just dancing. Just dancing. A very slow dance. It's like Stairway to Heaven.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Michael.
The gardener this morning says, "Hola, senor." He was very happy. You just buy a guy a Coca-Cola a couple times, and he's your friend.
And you bought all the garbage cans. It makes his job easier because he's got place to put the garbage that he cleans up. I mean, that totally makes sense. Yeah, and he seems like he's just a nice gentleman all around.
The square is, at this moment in history, the cleanest it has ever been, which is cool. It's fantastic. So, and he's been here for 14 years, 13 years. So, and he's done a good job. It's just, you've got to have the materials to do a good job. So,
and we have 2 garbage cans out here that get used a lot.
It's so
our
weird.
Little garbage cans.
It is the funniest thing about Bucerias, because that is one thing this town is terrible at, is no garbage cans.
But that's in general. You go pretty much anywhere in Mexico, it's hard to find garbage cans.
But if you have people that buy garbage cans, you got to cut the holes in them or they will steal them, because I don't know why, but they just steal them. But here they haven't stole ours. So I think all 8 of our cans are here.
I don't know. I haven't counted.
The town has added 5 or 6 purple ones also. And had we known where you buy these, because they look like they're the food safe 200 some liter things. Those things I think will get stolen because I don't know if they have holes
You
everywhere.
definitely need food safe for garbage. Good morning, Ree. What have you missed? Oh my goodness, my dear. We have talked about everything. We have solved most of the world's problems. We dug our pool. Yeah, well, they dug our pool yesterday.
Well, Toby is saying something too. I missed about the pool. Is it liner style or insert like drop-in pool? It is a drop-in
Drop-in pool, yeah.
Watched vid on your yard to see the location. Going to be a great addition. Thank you. It really will. Love the new brick fence.
I know. I'm in love with that fence. I'm so happy. Only thing I'm not quite sure, I can't wrap my head around, is how they're doing the little jetty in for the garbage. I guess I'll have to wait till it's done. It's not what I imagined, but John said what I imagined wouldn't have worked because then, well, no, what I imagined would have worked because originally I thought it would be the solid wall with just this little hole, but they made the whole thing go in. So the wall is like 8 feet tall, 3 feet from my...
That's unnecessary, that part.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra brick that they're doing.
It is.
That is not necessary.
Because they could have done the brick to the top and the front and then just had like a half thing.
So yeah, so we'll see. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but whatever it is, it will be fine.
Good job.
Because dogs won't be able to get at my garbage. So that's all I really care about.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are those runs? I was looking at maybe doing a lap pool. Mine is definitely not a lap pool. Ours is, though, like 22 feet long.
Now, had we known what this was going to do, we would have bought a much larger pool. Great
to hear that the square is cleaned up. Usually in most Mexico cities, it's very clean. Yeah, our square has been beautiful, Floydie Lou. The pool, yeah, if we knew when we were buying the pool that we were doing not doing the casitas and buying another property, then we probably would have done a bigger pool. But we have a little shallow end. It's about 4 feet long, I think, the shallow end, and about little less than a foot deep. And then we've got the other 18 feet or...
Well, the thing that's awesome that we can use now, we have, 8 by 16 are standard lots in our neighborhood. Based upon that 8 by 16, we now can do a 3-unit condo
and a small pool.
We've got the plans for it.
Yeah.
For renters, etc. Now, there's not really any room for parking, but most people park on the street anyways in our neighborhood. Most people do not use the garage or create a garage.
So that pool itself was right around 300,000 pesos. So in US dollars, we're looking at $15,000. That was, we converted it. We paid a little bit extra to do a salt water treatment, or a salt chlorinator or whatever they're called. And then we had them do the digging. So that included the digging, and it included a meter square or a meter out around the pool as the edging, right? So that's what that pays for.
How much is our electricity in this office? Do we know?
They've been low, like 1,200 pesos and stuff.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, nothing. Just I'm looking here because we got lots of lights, etc. on. AC. Well, the AC is not always on. No. I mean, this summer I think it will be. Mm-hmm. I really like this office. I mean, this is a pretty office now.
I like the office, and I love the location.
Oh, the location.
You know, John was over at the other office yesterday. It was about 2 o'clock when I picked him up. And there was nothing. The restaurants are all closed. Nino Cafe closed now for the season. Enwalk is closed for the season. Sunshine Bar doesn't open till later in the day. Esquina 22 doesn't open till later in the day.
Here it's always nice and busy here.
Yeah,
always.
Luna Lounge is closed for the season. So
no, I think we have absolutely hands down the best location in Bucerias. Period.
Yeah.
There's no better location.
And it's just a nice place to be instead of on a dusty street. We're on the plaza, and what more can you ask for? Seriously.
That is true. I think we have less dust coming in here now.
Oh, there's a fair bit of dust.
Yeah, but I think it's less because that other place, it was all the time, the road, etc.
Yeah, that's true.
So there are some things that we do need to do here. I do want like televisions on the side here to start after hours. They need to be very thin though.
It's too risky. They break the glass and steal the TVs. Why would you do that? I don't think that's a good idea. Even Mark agreed.
Well, no, we've got limitations on the space in between the windows.
And the security. Those windows are not secure.
I saw windows on YouTube that somebody's taken hammers to and trying to get through, cannot do it. And apparently small caliber weapons also will not fire through them. Don't know the cost, but I will feel much safer knowing that nobody can shoot me on purpose. That your hitmen can't hurt me.
I don't need a hitman.
Well, there you go. You've heard it with your own ears. Policemen listening to this, when I am murdered, check her out first, please.
I do believe I will have more alibis than they would be able to sift through in a lifetime.
Yeah, but they will know that you did it. They will just curses. How did you do it?
Curses.
Well, you never know, right? Maybe some kind of 1800s cop is going to curses. Foiled again.
Oh, you really are a wackadoodle.
What was the name, the Mountie on the Bullwinkle show? You guys will know.
I can picture him.
Yeah, he had that voice, or he did that thing. So help us out
Okay,
there,
come on, you guys. What's the name of the
Come on.
Mountie on the Rocky and
Don't
Bullwinkle
Google.
show?
Every time I watch videos of Boosterius, I point out to your new office. Well, thank you. Much
There was one
appreciated.
guy that did a video of on the plaza, and he edited out walking past our office. I'm like, that's tacky. It's because people know, and people that know you know me, and yeah, it was just tacky. Just a little
And
tacky.
you can show them the bags too.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I can.
You're closer. I'm comfortable.
So these are shopping bags. These are free in our office. So please stop by and pick them up. For whatever reason, this guy has become the logo for real estate, and I really, really did not want that. But Christie has
Dudley Do Right. That's
Dudley
right.
Do Right. Thanks, Toby. That's fantastic.
Dudley Do Right.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and Helen responded too right at the same
Well,
time.
thank you, Helen. That's good. You guys are awesome.
Dudley Do Right. Did you Google it? Be honest. Did you guys have to Google it, or did you remember?
Google has made it where most people now have bad memories because you don't have to remember anything. Google that little Britannica encyclopedia that's in your pocket.
She had to look it up. Thank you for being honest.
It's all good.
And yes, I saw that edited video. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute. I want one in a Pacific blue or teal aquamarine. Hey, we got black, babe. Actually, Sam's was selling those bags for 10 pesos.
So Toby is saying
Each?
that Google is the wife, is Joanne.
Oh,
So, Google is your wife or whatever that shirt that they have here.
yeah.
I don't need Google because
I
my
have-
wife knows everything.
Or husband.
Or husband. But I'm just saying that it's the wife is what it
Yeah.
says here.
Yeah, we will eventually get other bag colors, but the price that we got them from Sam's was you couldn't be beat. 10 pesos each.
Yeah.
And then it was a little over 10 pesos to print. So each of those bags cost us somewhere in the range of 20 pesos. Let's say 25 with tax, etc.
It's $1.25 for a bag.
And yeah, we're really happy with them.
At first,
We had red ones before with our Elements logo on them.
Yeah.
Those all went they went fast. We bought only 100 last time, and this time we bought 200.
Yeah.
So
And the smell was so intense.
oh,
And
it
the
was
chemicals they used
stinky.
were so
Yeah,
bad. But very quickly it dissipated, which
Yeah.
was good. So very volatile, very bad to breathe in, but we did it just for you.
Anyways, on that note, we need to go because we have to. It's 10:28, and we need to get out to La Cruz and show a property.
So if you guys want one or two of these, we have a sign that says take one, but you can take two.
Just say you saw it on Coffee Time.
All right, guys.
All right,
we
you
are
guys,
outta
take
here.
care,
Adios.
and we will chat soon. Bye bye. Oh, and have a great weekend. It's